Dear students, in this module, we are going to talk about the education system of Pakistan. So, if we talk about that how much infrastructure and how much resources are available for our education system, we are pretty much unfortunate in this regard that we do not have much of the resources available in our education system. For example, education expenditure of Pakistan is around 2% of the total GDP, which is pretty much less than those being offered in the developed countries. So in 2009, the government committed to increase the allocation up to the 7% of GDP. However, such promises were never materialized. The total expenditure on education as a percentage of GDP was 2.9 in 2007 as compared to 2.6 in 1998. So you can better assess that during these 10 years, we could increase only 0.1% of the total GDP. So if we see that what our constitution says about the education, it obligates the state to provide the free education to the children of age group 5 and 16. The state shall remove the illiteracy and provide free and compulsory secondary education with the minimum possible period. So you see that we still are pretty far from achieving these objectives as stated in the Constitution of Pakistan. So current legislative list includes the curriculum development and to make changes in the syllabus according to the current or modern needs of the society, and about planning the whole education policy, that what kind of specialized skills are required in this current education through this current education system, by keeping in view the market needs, by keeping in view our economic, social as well as emotional needs. Centers of excellence are also developed through these legislative policies in order to particularly focus on certain aspects. Like we have the Center of Excellence, for example, on gender studies, that is particularly established to highlight the aspect of inequality between the male and female, and to make the situation better for the females of the society. In order to put this certain standards in the education, because we are living in the globalized world, we do need those certain standards in order to make it comparable to the international education system. So we do produce certain standardization aspects in our education system, which are pretty much handled by the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan during the recent years. And also to impart our ideology in our personalities, in our socialization, we do need to have the Islamic or religious education, which is given equal importance in our whole education system. So the current legislation also makes significant efforts to do this task by keeping in view that where are the lacunas that are impeding the availability of this Islamic or religious education. So if we talk about the achievements of this our education system, we have established a digital library in Pakistan. Our university enrollments have significantly increased as compared to the past, especially in the 21st century, after the establishment of Higher Education Commission. And we have internationally recognized 4-year BS program now, and we have a lot of research activity going on during the last couple of decades as compared to the past. and a lot of publications of international standards are also being produced by our scientists. So very recently, our scientists have been appreciated in the global world for producing the knowledge for international global market. So today, Pakistani universities are ranked among top 200 universities in Pakistan, and there are 51 new universities established in Pakistan. We also have the world's largest Fulbright scholarship launched with the joint efforts of funding from the USAID as well as from HEC. And we also have the introduction of online education system by establishing universities like the virtual university here.